And this is also another significant development when it comes to the tussle that we've been seeing between wrestlers and the Wrestling Federation of India chief Brij Bhushan Singh. Olympian Neeraj Chopra has now backed the protesting wrestlers and has tweeted out that he's hurt to see the wrestlers fighting for their rights. Now remember, this comes just a day after the IOA president PT Usha had come out to essentially criticize the wrestlers for the protests, saying that them protesting on the streets amounts to indiscipline. To this, the protesting wrestlers had essentially hit back, saying, and essentially they were disappointed about the fact that PT Usha had made that statement. This is another big development where Neeraj Chopra is now backing the protesting wrestlers and essentially saying that he's hurt to see that the wrestlers are fighting for their rights. Now, earlier, just a few days ago, when they'd restarted their protests again, we'd also seen them sleeping on the streets. We're crossing over to CNN News 18's Nikhil Lakwani to get us more details on this. Nikhil, now that Neeraj Chopra is backing the wrestlers, has joined this fight with the wrestlers, are we likely to see any more significant developments with this fight?
Well, after the support which has been extended by Neeraj Chopra, we are expecting some more developments as well in this context, because this is the kind of support which was very well needed by the wrestlers who have been sitting here on the protest at the site of Jantar Mantar. And today is the 6th day of the protest where Neeraj Chopra has put out a tweet saying that he is in support of them. So in a way also he has extended his support, saying that impartial and transparent inquiry should take place, and all the competent authorities who are yet to take action, they should do the timely, time-bound inquiry over the same, because it has been many days since the registration of FIR has not taken place. So after the extension of support by Neeraj Chopra, we are expecting some more sportsmen as well who are expected to extend their support. But clearly these are the visuals as well which we are showing you from the site of the Jantar Mantar. We do know that the wrestlers who are sitting here on the protest, they are pained by seeing the reaction of IOA chief, that means PT Usha, who was also supposed to head the oversight committee which was formed to look into the allegations which were made by the wrestlers who are yet again here to protest over the same kind of charges. So they were yesterday, in fact we have spoken to some of the sportsmen here. They are saying that they are pained to see the kind of reaction which has been pouring in from the side of PT Usha, because also they say that at the time when she wanted support, we all have seen that what kind of reaction came out from that particular side. So this is something which is now seen on the street here at the Jantar Mantar side. But also to give you a proper view, yes, we are also talking about Neeraj Chopra because he is one of the prominent sports person, and this is surely going to give a boost to all those wrestlers who are protesting here. And in fact, today if we talk about the overall developments, Narayan sir ji, thoda sa is taraf se aaiye, Bajrang Punia ko ek baar try karenge. So the gathering here has clearly increased, in comparison to last few days, and today we can see that many youth wrestlers, they have arrived here for the very first time. And in a short while from now, we are going to approach Bajrang Punia as well over the recent developments. But yes, today what we can say is the 6th day of the protest, and also at the same time, I would urge my camera person to show this particular banner. Aisha, this banner becomes even important because it has been sticked here, it has been hanged here, by all the wrestlers who are protesting for day 6 now. And this is particular thing which tells us, which informs all those people who are part of this protest, that how many cases are actually registered against Brij Bhushan Singh in different sections, in different part of the country. Many of the cases which we can see, they are registered at Faizabad, Ayodhya, Nawabganj, Badarpur, Delhi as well. So the couple of cases, in fact in number, if we talk about the number, 38 are the number of cases which have been hanged here by the wrestlers to give out a message that, see, he is a kind of criminal, he is someone who holds a criminal history, and this is not the first time when the allegations are made against him. So that's what the point is for the overall wrestlers. But at the same time, we have been given to understand that today the next round of hearing is set to take place in the Supreme Court, in the Apex Court, where during the last course of hearing it was said that the notice has to be served to Delhi police as to why the FIR has not been registered despite the complaint given by the wrestlers on last Friday. So today, the 7 days have already passed. The Solicitor General is going to put forth the point from the Delhi police side as to what caused the delay. And we have spoken to the highly placed sources inside the Delhi police as well. They informed us that they are currently inquiring over the overall situation, over the overall matter. And we are now joined by Bajrang Punia, who is one of the face of this particular protest. Bajrang ji, सबसे पहले शुरुआत इस बात से करते हैं, नीरज चोपड़ा उन्होंने एक्सटेंड किया है आपको सपोर्ट, जिसकी सबसे ज्यादा आपको जरूरत थी इस वक्त पे, क्या रिएक्शन है आपका?
देखिए, नीरज भाई का मैं धन्यवाद करता हूं कि उन्होंने खिलाड़ियों के सपोर्ट में ट्वीट किया, क्योंकि वो एक खिलाड़ी हैं और वो खिलाड़ियों का दर्द समझते हैं कि हम ओलंपिक में जाते हैं तो सभी हमारे साथ फोटो खिंचवाने के लिए आते हैं, लेकिन आज देश का दुर्भाग्य है कि देश की बेटियां फुटपाथ पे सोने को मजबूर है। जब ये मेडल लेके आती है तब सब फोटो खिंचवाते हैं कि हमारी बेटियों ने झंडे गाड़ दिए। जब ये लड़ती है तो ये हरियाणा का झंडा लेके नहीं चलती।
बजरंग जी, आप बिल्कुल आपकी बात बहुत खिलाड़ी
All right, we'll try to reestablish that connection with Nikhil, who is getting a bite from Bajrang Punia, one of the protesters in this entire matter. Now, remember, recent developments when it comes to this entire story is that after not receiving any headway, essentially what the wrestlers have claimed, when it comes to the committee, the IOA committee that had been formed to probe the allegations that they had put out against the ex-WFI chief Brij Bhushan, what they had done was they had originally started protesting back in January. A few days ago, we saw them restart their protests on the streets. One very significant photo that actually came out once they'd restarted the protest was that they were sleeping on the streets. To this, Swati Maliwal had actually criticized the fact that our sports people are laying on the streets trying to fight for their rights. Right now, all right, we're going to be crossing back over to Nikhil to see what's going on the ground.
होगा इस पूरे आंदोलन को नीरज चोपड़ा के बाद आज गैदरिंग भी बहुत ज्यादा हमने यहाँ पे
जी बिल्कुल, जितने भी खिलाड़ी हैं नीरज भाई ने किया, जितने भी और खिलाड़ी हैं हमारे जो पुराने खिलाड़ी हैं, जितने भी अभी एक्टिव खिलाड़ी हैं, सभी से मैं विनती करूंगा आपके माध्यम से कि ये एक कुश्ती की लड़ाई नहीं है, ये पूरे खेल की लड़ाई है। भारत का जो स्पोर्ट्स है उसकी लड़ाई है ये, और भारतीय बेटियों की लड़ाई है।
बजरंग जी, आखिरी सवाल बस आपसे लेंगे, ये जो आप लोगों ने बैनर लगाया है, ये क्या दिखाने की कोशिश है कि देखिए पहली बार नहीं है कि एलिगेशंस लगाए गए, आरोप लगाए गए, पहले भी क्रिमिनल हिस्ट्री रही है?
जी, उनके जो लोग हैं, जो उनकी चमचागिरी करते हैं, वो बोल रहे हैं कि वो बोल रहे हैं हमारे नेताजी वो सुभाष चंद्र बोस हैं। उनके आप देख लीजिए कारनामे, ये हमने तो नहीं लगाए उनके। वो बोल रहे हैं कि हमारे नेताजी की साफ छवि है,
पुराने आरोप हैं पुराने।
तो वो आप देख लीजिए। तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि ये नया मामला है कि भाई एक हरियाणा की लड़ाई है, हरियाणा यूपी या एक कम्युनिटी। यहाँ पे आपने देखा 300-400 की तादाद में बच्चे ट्रेनिंग कर रहे थे, बहुत सारे बच्चों को जगह भी नहीं मिल रही थी। तो ये एक हरियाणा से नहीं आए, बिहार, महाराष्ट्र, मध्य प्रदेश, पंजाब, राजस्थान, हरियाणा, सभी खिलाड़ी, दिल्ली, सभी खिलाड़ी इकट्ठे होकर आए हैं। तो ये अपना भविष्य बचाने के लिए आए हैं, ना कि ये
Once again, we'll try to reestablish that connection. But again, when it comes to recent developments, over the last few days, when it comes to what we've seen in the protests, the Supreme Court had issued a notice to the Delhi police, essentially requesting information on why an FIR had not been lodged yet in the matter. The Delhi police have responded, saying that a preliminary inquiry must first be conducted in order for an FIR to be registered. When it comes to what's been happening today, again, today is the 6th day of the protests, and we're going to cross back over to Nikhil to see what's going on the ground.
So, Aisha, I hope the audio is clear as of now, and if it is not, do let us know. We are going to fix frequency. But as far as the colors here are concerned, this is the particular place where a while back all the youth, they were practicing here. This is something which has been said by Bajrang Punia as well, that they are not just part of the state of Haryana. In fact, those who were practicing here, they have come here from different parts, and now you can see that there are a series of people who have gathered here. In fact, they can be seen in every notch and corner who are part of this particular protest, and this is going to show boost which is currently underway for 6 days now. And we have taken the official reaction of Bajrang Punia as well. He has clearly welcomed the move, welcomed the support which has been extended by Neeraj Chopra. At the same time, he has